Alright, so I'm going to go through my trade recap from today. I made 608 on the account. I also passed my eval. This is the second one I passed. I passed one on my funded. I think it might have been Friday. And then obviously I passed this one on here, top step. So let me go through the trade. So we come down, took sell side liquidity. Got all this low resistance building up. So once we took this, I knew we were going to go higher and sweep this. Maybe like take London high. We also tapped this 1 hour inverse on the EQ and then displaced through this 5 minute inverse, through this 5 minute for value gap, sorry, and then this 3 minute inverse. So I entered off the retrace of this 3 minute, but I got filled at the bottom tick, which goated. Then stop was below this 4 hour inverse, just in case we come back down, swept all these lows, filled all of it. And then my target would have been London highs, but all I needed was this up here above this breaker, so that's all I targeted. Bottom ticked, straight TP. Such a clean trade. Also, I took a trade yesterday. I have a picture of it because it's so. I was in the trade 18 seconds, so me scrolling back on the 1 second to go all the way through that, it's just not very. Let me find it. There it is. So this red line is the top of a 15-minute breaker that I wanted closed through. We tapped all these breaker blocks, come up displaced, another breaker formed. I would have entered off that if it wasn't before market open. So what I was looking for was the breaker to get closed through and straight entry if we did, because I knew we were going for these highs. And then, oh yeah, we retested the EQ of the 15-minute breaker at market open, and then shot straight up into TP. I was in the trade 18 seconds, and I made, I'm not sure, it might have been 740, 747, and I have this trade from yesterday. No, Monday, sorry. What time was that? Let me go through that as well. I don't think it was a bad loss, to be honest. What day was... Yeah. So we come down, tap this at market open, shot straight up, and there was literally no entry because we displaced so fast. If you're on like the 30-second, there was like an inverse you could have caught, I think. Maybe you could have entered off. Yeah, that. But I'm not looking at that, like, realistically at that time. So what I took, it was about... Where was it? It was a continuation trade, and I hate trading continuation. I don't know why. I just end up losing every single time. And it was small loss. I lost like 81. I think it might have been this. Actually, not for a minute. Yeah, there is. So we had this 1 minute fair value gap. I knew these highs weren't taken. That was my target for the day. After they got took, I knew I wasn't going to trade after that. So I thought I'll get in now, target the highs, try and get a win off. So entered off, I think I entered off that. Stop must have been like that low. And just targeting these highs. But I don't see any reason for price to even come back down into that range. It's just unfortunate. Wasn't a big loss anyway, so I'm not too bothered. But like the setup was kind of there, but it is more annoying because I hate trading continuation. Maybe that's the problem. Yeah, I didn't see that until right this second. Yeah. Oh, but we had this as well. See, I don't see. I still wouldn't have really considered that since we'd already tapped it and we've got this already. So I think that's just unlucky because the setup is kind of there. Started displacing. I should have probably gone break even after we broke this closed change of the state on that high. But other than that, I don't think that's a bad trade, and I would have got 3.3. Oh, so yeah. Overall, I'm not that annoyed about that loss, but is what it is.